Yeah.
Check number 1 on the list?
Exactly. Check number 1 on the list. Came a little bit earlier than I think we expected it, but it's good signs. Next step is getting home playoff. That's going to be huge down the stretch. Yeah, we've been struggling a little bit at home, but the momentum going forward, it's unbelievable. So we're excited about the next step, and we got to take care of business tomorrow.
So no Bandits team has ever started a game 8-0 in the last 21 years. I guess everything was going right for you guys?
Yeah, those are tough games to be a part of, obviously. Like, you kind of are doing so good, and then you kind of let it slip away. And I talked to the guys before at the beginning of the game, just saying we got to make sure we have good habits throughout the game. I think we kind of let go of it a little bit, kind of letting them back in the game. Obviously, it's so tough to kind of control what you can control. There's some calls that didn't go our way, and then some shots that didn't go our way, and then they made it close to the end. But again, moving forward to the next game, which is tomorrow, which is crazy.
Chris was saying it's just fun to play in a first quarter like that, where everybody is connecting and the ball's moving around, like Duke's playing somebody or in basketball or something like that, where it's a blur.
Yeah. No, I feel like that's what we kind of started the beginning of the season like, and then we kind of got away from it, and then we want to get back to it. It's so hard, like figuring out like what works and what doesn't. Every team's great in this league. I know they're at the bottom, but they played really well. We made some good plays out there, and we got to keep building because it's not tonight, it's not tomorrow. Our goal is to win a championship, and every game we need to get a little bit better.
And I know you guys make it look easy, but continually making the playoffs and competing for titles, to anybody else, it's not easy, and you guys do make it look easy, obviously. But what does that just say about where this organization is right now to continually have that level of success?
Yeah, I think you got to give credit to Steve Dietrich and Scott Loeffler bringing in a great group of guys, not only on the floor but off the floor. Obviously, there's 12 plus of us that live in Market, which is unheard of. Everybody wants to be here, and obviously there's no better place to play. So it starts there, and then we're working out together. We're doing things outside of lacrosse together, and then you're seeing the impact on the floor as well. And again, you can have great players, but if you're not willing to know your role and accept your role, you're not going to get very far. And I think we've had success because we've done that.
Is Lucas going to be bragging about that goal from here to Albany tonight?
If you know Lucas, he doesn't say many words. I know he was smiling ear to ear. It was amazing that the fans kind of gave him a warm welcome when he scored. It got really loud in there, and he deserves it. He's been grinding, hasn't said anything bad. Obviously, he's a young kid. He reminds me of myself, being a 19, 20-year-old coming into the league, and it's not easy, especially with the firepower. Again, like when I was growing up, when I came in the league, it was JT, Mark Steinhaus, and the list goes on, Kleski, Sean Williams, and you just have to sit and wait your turn, and he's done a great job and just been working so hard, so he deserves the outcome that came tonight, and it was amazing to get his first goal tonight.
What did you think of the defensive play Josh made to set up their first goal?
It was awesome. I mean, we pride ourselves, yes, at scoring goals at the end of the day, but I know for myself it's cutting off transition, and Josh does a great job at that as well, and limiting those chances, and then obviously getting that turnover and then making that play is tremendous.
Knock out 2 birds with 1 stone tonight, not only clinching the playoffs, but winning the cup. As one of the few guys that was on the team, with Sean, kind of what does this cup win mean to you?
Yeah, it means the world to me. I mean, again, when I was a kid coming into this team, and I didn't really understand it all too much because I was a young kid. Like, there wasn't that much death in my family or my friends or anything like that, and I couldn't imagine growing up like now, like understanding it a lot more, and losing a kid and losing anybody. That being said, it's crazy. And every game, I know for myself, I write Tucker's name on my stick just to kind of remember, because he fought till the end, and Sean Williams and his family are so close to me. It's pretty cool that I get to now play with Dice, who will be on Albany, but it's so weird. It also makes me feel old as well.
The Bandits went out and got Kyle and Ron at the trading deadline, and it seems like they've really fit in well. Does that send a message to the room that the front office is on your side trying to get better and a chance for this to repeat?
Yeah, anytime they kind of make moves like that towards the deadline, obviously you love the group that you have, but it shows them belief that we're making a push at it, and obviously we have great depth on our team, but sometimes you need a kind of a wake up call, and it kind of makes you work a little bit harder because your spot could be taken at any time. Those two guys are unbelievable players, both on the defensive end and the offensive end, which we never really had. Obviously we had Mickey, who does a great job, but he's primarily playing offense now, and gives them the ability to pick up loose balls, which I feel like is one of our weaker spots, and push transition. And it's pretty cool to see Ron John play in front of Buffalo because he's from down the road. So it's an amazing two pickups.
You mentioned struggling a little bit at home, unbeaten on the road. Kind of why do you think that was for those few weeks? And how did you get that home field advantage kind of back on your side tonight?
Yeah, I mean, we lost one back-to-back that we shouldn't have lost. We just kind of, I think, got fatigued, and then the one to Calgary, that one hurt a lot. Like, anytime you lose in front of a sold-out crowd, it's never a good feeling, and that hasn't happened in a long, long time. So it was a big wake-up call. We needed that wake-up call, I feel like, because we were kind of riding a high. I wish it didn't happen in Buffalo, and then we obviously answered right back, going to Calgary and making that momentum shift. And you kind of grow as a group, and those are part of the learning curves. And then obviously playing here tonight, we wanted to start off as good as we did and just keep riding that high. I know it's like a roller coaster throughout the season, and no games are easy. Albany's been playing great right now, so it's not going to get any easier. But we're excited about the challenge. We're not done, and we're not just satisfied with clinching playoffs. We want to, like I said, host home playoff game.
Looking at Vegas defense, going to scouting that you guys want to exploit a weakness that helped you go on that run the first quarter, especially with multiple times just being able to get cutters through the middle and being able to get a couple goals there?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, every team kind of plays a little bit different for different teams, so we didn't know what they were going to kind of show to us. At the end of the day, as an offense, you want to dictate, you want to play your game. When I feel like we struggle when we're watching too much film on what they do and kind of adapt to what they do and try to be successful. At the end of the day, for an offense, it's to get top side, and for a defense, it's to prevent you from getting top side and getting to the middle. So we did a great job, and we want to keep that going.